Hello everyone. In this first video of chapter Biomolecules, I'll be talking about principal molecules of the living world, carbohydrates, classification of carbohydrates, nomenclature of monosaccharides, glucose, and some properties of glucose molecule. Now, the principal molecules of the living world. Some principal molecules which we are aware like carbohydrates, proteins, lipids, fats, nucleic acids, and they are the molecules which are having certain function involved inside the living organism. And for example, let's take one example like protein or cellulose. Primary structural material of organisms are proteins and cellulose. By means of photosynthesis, plants used to produce carbohydrates. Plant used to absorb minerals with the help of their roots. They used to produce proteins. And we all know lipids are the compounds which used to present in the vegetable oils and milk fats. There are some compounds like nucleic acid, they are responsible for transmitting the traits from one generation to another generation. So there are so many molecules which are associated with the specific function in our body. And one of such compound like carbohydrate we are going to study now. Carbohydrates. Carbohydrates are polyhydroxyaldehydes or ketone compounds. For example, glucose, fructose, sucrose, raffinose are some example of carbohydrates. The most commonly used sugar is called as sucrose, which is obtained from sugarcane or sugar beet. For example, in milk, a sugar is present which is called lactose. Greek word for sugar is saccharon. Hence, carbohydrates are also called saccharides. Origin of term carbohydrate lies in finding that molecular formula of many of them is expressed as CxH2O whole Y, or we can say carbohydrates are the hydrates of carbon. For example, glucose formula is C6H12O6. If I transform this formula in the form of CxH2O whole Y, it would be C6H2O whole 6. That means with 6 carbon atoms, 6 hydrated water molecules are associated. For example, sucrose. Sucrase molecular formula is C12H22O11, or I express like C12H2O whole 11. In this way, the molecular formula could be expressed for carbohydrates. Now, classification of carbohydrates. Carbohydrates are classified into three broad groups in accordance with their behavior on hydrolysis. These are monosaccharides, oligosaccharides, and polysaccharides. Monosaccharides do not hydrolyze further into smaller units of polyhydroxyaldehydes or ketones. Oligosaccharides, on hydrolysis, they used to give us 2 to 10 units of monosaccharides, and oligosaccharides are further classified into disaccharides, trisaccharides, and tetrasaccharides. Disaccharides, according to its name, this disaccharide or this kind of carbohydrate will give us 2 monosaccharide on hydrolysis. For example, if I am hydrolyzing sucrose, I will be getting 1 glucose and 1 fructose molecule, and both are monosaccharides. If I am hydrolyzing maltose, it will be giving me 2 glucose molecules. If I am hydrolyzing lactose, it is giving me 1 glucose and 1 galactose unit. Another category is trisaccharide. Trisaccharide, which will give me 3 molecules of monosaccharide when I am hydrolyzing one type of trisaccharide. For example, raffinose. Raffinose on hydrolyzing, it will give me glucose, fructose, and galactose molecule, which are one each in number. And the last is polysaccharide, or you can say these are the saccharides which are having large number of monosaccharides unit formed on hydrolysis. For example, starch, glycogen, glucose. Now, nomenclature of monosaccharides. Monosaccharides, that means the simplest unit which is not going to hydrolyze further. And according to IUPAC system of nomenclature, general name for monosaccharide is glycose. Monosaccharide with one aldehydic carbonyl group is called aldose, while with one ketonic carbonyl group it is called ketose. These names are further modified according to the total number of carbon atom present in monosaccharide. For example, glucose is having 6 carbon atom and it is having one aldehyde group, so it would be called as aldohexose. Aldo means presence of aldehyde group. Hexose means it is having 6 carbon atoms in total. Fructose. Fructose is a molecule having molecular formula C6H12O6 again with ketonic group. It is ketose and having 6 carbon atoms, so it is called ketohexose. Now, glucose. Glucose is a compound which occurs in nature free as well as in combined state also. Glucose can be obtained from sucrose or starch by acid catalyzed hydrolysis reaction. Number one method of preparation of glucose from sucrose is taken and hydrolyzed by warming with dilute HCl or sulfuric acid for about 2 hours. This hydrolysis converts sucrose with the mixture of glucose and fructose, and glucose is separated from fructose by adding ethanol during cooling. Glucose being almost insoluble in alcohol, it will crystallizes and fructose would be remaining behind. For example, if this equation I am showing you, C12H22O11 plus H2O, or it is hydrolyzing sucrose in presence of dilute acid, on warming it will produce glucose and fructose. Both are having similar chemical formula, or you can say similar molecular formula. And if I want to prepare glucose from starch, this is a method by which we used to prepare glucose commercially, and it is obtained by the hydrolysis of starch by boiling it with dilute H2SO4 at 393 Kelvin and under 2 to 3 atmospheric pressure. This is the formula of starch, and on hydrolyzing at this temperature and pressure we will be getting glucose. Now, some properties and structure of glucose. Glucose is aldohexose. It is having aldehyde group and it is having 6 carbon atoms. And it is also having 5 hydroxyl groups. The 6 carbon in glucose used to form one straight chain. This aldohexose structure of glucose was established on the basis of the following properties. That means we are going to learn how we are defining, or we are proving that glucose is an open chain compound having 5 hydroxyl molecules and 1 aldehyde group. It is having 6 carbon atoms, 12 hydrogen atom and 6 oxygen atom on the basis of elemental composition and colligative properties. The 6 carbon atoms in glucose molecule used to form straight chain, and this fact is inferred by this reaction. If glucose is heated with hydrogen iodide and we are heating for a very long time, then all the functional group, that means all 5 OH groups and aldehyde group will be transformed into hydrogen, or normal hexene would be obtained. Then, if glucose molecule contains one carbonyl group, this fact is inferred or concluded by the observation glucose used to form oxime by reaction with hydroxylamine, and on reaction with hydrogen cyanide it used to give us cyanohydrin. These two are the compounds which used to add up with the aldehydic carbonyl group. And the carbonyl group in glucose in the form of aldehyde, this used to be concluded by the reaction in which aldehydic group used to be oxidized by mild oxidizing agent like bromine water, and this CHO group will be transformed into COOH group to form gluconic acid. The remain OH group will not be oxidized and remains same after oxidation by mild oxidizing agent like bromine water. And glucose are containing 5 hydroxyl group. This used to be concluded by the observation glucose react with 5 acetic anhydride molecule to give you pentaacetate, or glucose pentaacetate will form, and it is quite stable compound. And this reaction used to conclude us that 5 hydroxyl groups are bonded to 5 different carbon atoms in glucose molecule. This is the reaction where 5 OH groups are turning up into 5 acetate group in a compound. And the last reaction is where one alcoholic group is the primary alcoholic group, and this primary alcoholic group will be proved by the reaction with strong oxidizing agent. When it is heated with strong oxidizing agent like nitric acid, the primary alcoholic group will also be turned up into COOH group, and saccharic acid will be formed. If at all we are taking gluconic acid where CHO group is already oxidized to COH group, with the help of HNO3, the primary alcoholic group will be oxidized to give you 2 carboxylic acid group in a molecule which is called as saccharic acid.